ZEGOCLOUD is a global communication service provider which provides developer-friendly and powerful SDKs and APIs to build many communication features such as video call, voice chat, live streaming, video conference, and much more. As you can see here, they provide pre-built UIs so that we don't need to spend much time building UIs from scratch. They'll provide a pre-built UI code which you can copy paste and develop rapidly. Yeah. Here you can see they provide one-on-one call kit, group call kit, video conference kit, live streaming kit, and a 20 plus pre-built UIs, much more. They also provide SDKs. SDK is for people who are going to build from scratch. And they also offer first 10,000 minutes free. And there is no catch for credit card here. You don't need credit card to start yet. Okay guys, let's start building. It will redirect us to the console. Here you have to register. As I already registered, I'll log in. I'll pause the video for a second. I'll log in and then I'll resume. Once you're logged in, it will redirect you to the admin console. Here you can view your analytics dashboard, statistics, projects, and other things. Here, as you can see, we have utilized 0 minutes out of 10,000 available minutes.
Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. In this video, we are going to implement the card screen and this quantity selection function, and we are going to make this detailed page dynamic. Fine, let's start with this quantity and then we'll move on to this making this detailed screen dynamic. Perfect. For that, we need two functions, increment and decrement. Let's start doing that real quick. Const this will increase the quantity by 1 unit, and decrement, this is also arrow function. What this will do is this will decrement the quantity by 1 unit, and we should add a condition that if quantity is greater than 1, then only we should be able to decrease the quantity. Otherwise it can go to negative as well, like 0, -1, -2. Yeah. Then finally we'll map this functions with the possible. I guess this one is decrement on press decrement, and for this one increment. Let's save and test this. And here instead of 1 we have to display the quantity. I guess we have create just a minute. Const qty comma set qty equal to your state of initially it should be 1. Let's save. Yeah, now you can see it is increasing. When it increases, it's not going less than 0. Sorry, less than 1. Fine, let's start making this page dynamic. For that we need to go to home screen. First let's open the navigator and let's put this in comments so that initially it will load the home screen. Fine. Okay, then let's go to home screen. And we are going to add on plus function. This on plus function should navigate us to the, I guess the name of the screen is detail screen. Yeah, detail screen. And also we are going to pass a ID as a prop, so we are going to mention that as well. And product ID is product.id. Here we are getting some error. I'll just restart the server. Yeah, now it's reloaded and working perfectly fine. So what we did here is whenever we click any of these things, it will redirect us to the detail screen and it will send a parameter as a prop, product ID. Now we can, let's go to navigation, detail screen, and then we'll fetch the ID route. So yeah, const ID equal to route.params.product ID. We are giving product ID because there we passed it as ID. Yeah. Here we are going to change this as ID. This ID is this ID. We are going to pass this ID to here, and then it will go to here, and finally we'll get a result and we'll store it to current product. Yep, I guess it's correct now. Fine, let's make this dynamic. Now we are going to now we don't need this static data. Let's replace this with the data which you get from Firebase. Product dot image here, product dot title, and here it's product dot brand. Here it should be description. Here it should be price. I guess now we are pretty much done now. And we have to pass the ID independence array, because whenever the ID changes, whenever it will be different product, it should re-render the entire page. Let's check this. Let's save it once. Yeah, I guess it's saved now, and let's click this. Yeah, now you can see here the things are changed. Description, brand name, image, total price. Let's go back. We forgot to add the go back functionality. Let's create it really quick. Navigation dot go back. Yeah, then let's add this inexpressible. On press, go back. Let's save. Of a shirt. Now you can see the changes. Trend is not. Yeah, you can change it. You can see everything is changing. The price, description, brand, things. And we have to fix one more thing as well. When you click this products, it should redirect there. So again, let's go to product list screens. Just press the same function over here. Let's save. Now let's click this. Just a minute. Navigation dot navigate. Let's save and run again. Here hyphen should be there. Let's save again. Now we should work. Yeah, now you can see. Perfect. Let's start building the cart screen, and later we'll implement the add to cart functionality. Let's move on to cart screen. Let's start with creating a context for cart context.js. And similar to what we did previously, just copy everything and paste it over here. Just change the cart context and change the product provider as cart provider. Let's save. And let's go to add.js. And we are going to wrap it with cart provider. Let's refactor it, and we are going to pass the values. Cart items and set cart items. Let's save, and let's go to Firebase and add a new file for cart functionality. Cart.js. Initially, we are going to create add to cart function, which is asynchronous, and we are going to pass the item ID and the quantity, which is required to add the items in cart. We are going to create a product ref. So document. Second thing is it is products. Second parameter, and we are going to identify it using item ID, and we are also need user document ref, which is we are going to get the users. In the users, we have a cart array. In the cart array, we are going to add the items to the cart. And db users. In the users, we are going to access the current user using current users user ID, and we are going to get the products and user snapshot. Yes, we are accessing the product snapshot and user document snapshot. If user exists, then only we are going to add the items in cart, users cart. Product snapshot dot exists, and products should also be exists. Const user data is user doc snapshot dot data, and const product data is product snapshot dot data, and cart items user data dot cart if cart item exists. Otherwise, it is going to be an empty array, and we are going to push the cart items into the cart array. Yeah, what we are going to push is id and title, product data title, and we are going to pass a couple of more things. Here it should be brand and price, and then it should be image, add comma at the end, and finally quantity. After creating a new array, we are going to update the document user.ref. So what we are doing is, finally once we are adding every items into cart, we are creating a new array with the cart items. Fine, then we have to return success as true, and data should be cart items, which is the new one which we created. Else we are going to throw an error in console indicating that user or product does not exist. And yeah, fine. And let's implement one more function as well to fetch the cart items. This one is asynchronous as well. Counts user docref equal to document of db users and current user id, or dot current user dot uid. And this will only work if the user is logged in. User dot snapshot await get doc user docref. Finally, yeah, counts data user dot snapshot dot data dot cart, and finally we are going to return it. Data success is true. Let's save this. Let's go to detail screen and add this functionality. Detail screen, let's open to detail screen, and yeah, const add item to cart, and this one is a asynchronous function, so we are going to pass the id over here. Const is equal to await add to cart, and we are going to pass the id and as well as the quantity as well. If it is success, then we are going to show a toast indicating that items is successfully added to cart. And yeah, after once we added the item to cart, we have to change the state of the cart items as well. We are going to get the state cart items from the cart context. Yeah, and then we are going to set the new cart items. That's got data. I guess we are done now. And let's map this with the pressable. Add item to cart. Let's save this. Yeah. Now let's log in. test.com and the password 123456. Let's log in. Yeah, now we are logged in. Let's go to this casual shirt, change the quantity to 2, and let's add to cart. Here we don't have to pass the ID, as we already know the ID from the detail screen. Now let's add some quantity to quantity and give let's add to cart. It's added to cart, item added to cart it shows. Then let's go and add this sort. Let's add 3 quantity and give add to cart. Now let's head on to Firebase. Now you can see the cart items 1, 2. Here the quantity is 3. Here the quantity is 2. Fine. Now let's start building the cart screen. Open VS Code again. Yeah. Here I have pasted a function and I'm putting whatever which is necessary. Context, and yeah. I guess everything is perfect. Now we have to display the total as well. So total comma set total to display the total amount of our cart items. Use state. Initially it should be 0, and we are going to access state from the context current user comma is logged in. We are accessing this current user and is logged in because we are going to display the cart items only if the user is logged in. Use context, then not context. And from cart context, we are going to access a couple of states which are set cart items and cart items. Yeah, I guess that is what we sent there. Yes, fine. Now what we basically did here is we are going to fetch the cart item in the get cart item. This get cart items is that we defined in this cart file. Yeah, as you can see, we are getting the cart items of the user. Fine. If it is success, we are going to set the cart item status t data, and we have to run this function during the initial render. So what we are going to do is, if current user changes, we have to re-render, and the length of the cart item changes also, we have to re-render it. Yeah. Navigation dots. Or to import navigation here. Navigation dot set options. Header shown as false. Again, fetch cart items. Yeah. Let's hit save and run it. Fine. None of these files exist, I guess. Yeah, we are yet to build this total summary card and cart item. Let's build quickly a cart item component over here. Cart item.js or an FES. Fine. Let's go to cart screen again once again. Then I'll just save this, and I'll go to cart screen and I'll save this again. Now you can see its style sheet doesn't exist. Let's take this one. Let's save. Save variable. There's a typo. Yeah. Fine. Let's start building the cart screen quickly. Text, it should show my cart, and if the user is logged in, and if the user is not logged in, if the user is not logged in, we are just going to show login to view your cart items. Here cart, and let's save this. Yeah, now the user is not logged in, so it's showing. There is part of the conditional render which is login to view your cart. Let's style this a little bit so that it will look good. Last name of flex of one and items center and justify center, and the text of font of bold and large text variant. Let's save. I guess something wrong is here. Justify center. Okay, font bold. Yeah, here it should be flex 1 and it should take up the full width of the screen, and we'll get a padding of 5 and background should be white. Let's save and run it again. Yeah, now you can see everything. Fine, let's start building the, if the user is logged in, we are going to display the cart items. So inside that we are going to add a scroll view. Yeah, and inside the scroll view we are going to map through the cart items. Before mapping through the cart items, let's build the first simple cart component. Again, let's remove the conditional rendering as of now. Later we'll implement this. Now I'll just put this in comments. Let's save this and run. Yeah. Now let's start building the cart item. Fine, let's start build this. Okay. Let's add a view over here. Fine, inside the view we are going to add one more view, and inside that we are going to add an image. As of now we are going to use the back images, the dummy data, and class name it should be rounded, and height of 20 units and width of 20 units. Object contain. Fine, let's save and let's create one more view. Now you can see the object there, image there, class name flex1 flex row, justify between, items center, width of 100%, and a padding x of 4 units. We are going to add one more view over here, and we are going to need 4 text components. First one to display title, let it be bag, and the next one brand, as of now let it be traveler tote, and the next one to quantity, let it be 3, and the price, let it be 19.99. okay, let's create one more view and a pressable. Inside the pressable we are going to create an icon for removing the item from cart functionality. Delete outline and size of 20 unit. Let's create a text component which shows remove. Yeah, let's say, yeah, now we have to style this a little bit. Let's go over here, let's give it a width of 50%. Let's see, it should display in row, so flex of row, and let's add some padding over here, padding 2. Yeah, I guess now it's looking good. Class name of font bold, and again for brand name we are going to give small size text access, and for quantity we are going to give font extra bold. Class name again here same font extra bold. Let's save, and to style this we are going to give it a flex row, padding x of 3 unit and a height of 8 units, justifies center, items center, background gray of 200, and a rounded 3xl. Let's save this, and class name of margin right 2, I guess, and a flex of row. Let's save this. Yeah, now it's looking good, and let's add one more view for a bottom line. Margin 1 of vertical of 1 unit, and I type border and border color of gray and 200 variant. Let's save. Now there should be a line showing over here. Yeah. Now let's head over to cart screen and style the my cart text a little bit. Class name of font bold, and text of 2xl size. XL would be sufficient, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, now it's looking good. Let's start mapping it dynamically. Cart items dot map item key equal to item dot id, and id equal to item dot id, title equal to item dot title, and brand equal to item dot brand, quantity equal to item dot quantity, image equal to item dot image, price equal to item dot price. And let's implement the conditional rendering as well. Is logged in. If it is true, yeah, if it is true, we are going to render out this component. Else, we are going to render this one. Yeah, I guess now everything is set. Let's save. Perfect. Now let's just log in. Let's check now. Yeah. Now let's go to cart. Now you can see 2 items. Let's go to cart item and let's restructure the props. Title, brand, price, image, and whatever quantity. I guess that's it. Image, title, brand, and here the quantity, and after that price. I guess that's it. Let's save. It's QTY, my bad. Yeah, let's save and run again. Now it should work good again. I guess it will require us to login once again. Yep. I'll just login once again. Test.com and the password 123456. Let's log in. Now we are logged in successfully, and yeah, now you can see the items. Now let's implement the remove cart item functionality. For that, first let's go to this Firebase cart.js file and let's create one more function, remove item by ID. Counts user doc ref equal to doc of db, and we are going to get the users. This will fetch the current user reference, and after that we are going to get the user document snapshot. As we do every time, we are going to pass user document reference. If the user document exists, if it is there in the database, I mean Firestore, then we are going to fetch the user data, user doc snapshot dot data. This will return the data of our current user, and we are going to create a new cart which will consist of all the elements other than the ID which we pass. So basically what filter will do is, here this line 40th line is creating a, I'll just write the code and explain. Item dot ID not equal to ID. Await update doc user doc ref with the cart new cart. And let's return the data's new cart and success true, else will console log user doesn't exist. Let's save this. Yeah, now let's go to cart screen. Let's go to cart item. Yeah, let's go to cart item and we'll implement the function. We are creating a asynchronous arrow function for removing the cart item. Await remove item by ID. Yeah, and we are going to pass the ID. I guess we have to import the ID as well. Yeah, by ID. If result is success, item removed successfully. Yeah, and we'll say that now we have to pull the state from context set cart items, and we are going to pull this context from the state from cart context. Yeah, once we remove the item, we are going to set the cart items with the new data. Yes, and we are going to hook up this possible with the function. I guess now we are done. Let's hit save and run. Yeah, let's click this. Yeah, just my bad, just a minute. It should be remove item. Let's save once again. Now I'll click this. Now you can see the item is removed successfully. Now we are going to display the total summary card over here. Before that, let's add some items into cart. Let's add this to quantity, add to cart, item added to cart. Now you can see the items here. Fine. Let's quickly start building the total summary card. Let's go to cart screen, and below that we are going to add a view with total summary card. Let's create a new component, total summary card.js and RNFES. Let's import it here as well. Yeah, let's add one more view over here, and inside that we are going to add a text, two text component. The first one is total price, the second one should show the price, and the next one should be a pressable which will place the orders. Let's style this fast. And here also a class name of font extra bold variant and a text size of Excel. Yeah. Give it a background color of black and a padding vertical of 6 units and a rounded applause and a margin top of 6 units. Class name font semi bold and text should be in white in color and text should be aligned in center. I guess that's it. Let's save. It's not showing. Let's check it fast. Total summary card. Go to the card screen and give it a margin top of 4 unit and shows vertical scroll indicator false. Let's save. Yeah, now you can see the total summary card. Now you have to make this price dynamic here. So what you're going to do here is we're going to just fetch cart items and we are going to write a line which will return us the card fetch cart items. Just a minute. Yeah, let's go to cart screen itself and we are going to write a function to calculate this subtotal. Const calculates subtotal, or we can name it as total amount. We are going to pass the data over here and const subtotal will be await data dot reduce comma item accumulator plus number of item dot price, and initially it should be starting with 0. This function will calculate the total amount. If you don't know how it works, basically it will map with every data items, and the accumulator is something which will store the result. Like if it is here, it's initially start with 0. Item is the each item in the data. Each item, the accumulator initially it will be 0, and then it will add with the first item, so price of the first item. Then it will go. The accumulator will have the first item plus 0. Then it goes on. It adds everything. Yeah. So what you're going to do is, once we fetch the cart items, we're going to set the total. Set the total as subtotal dot to fix 2 decimal units. 202 is used to format the decimal to 2 units. Yeah, I guess that's it. So total here also you have to do res dot subtotal set total subtotal dot to fix to 2 units. I guess that's it. Let's save, and what we're going to do is we're going to pass the total price over here, total equal to total, and let's go to summary card. We'll bring that pop over here, total, and instead of this hard-coded value, we are going to put the total. Let's save and run. Just a minute. I'll save here. Yeah, now you can see the added values. Even if you remove also, the values will get reflected. For that, what we are going to do is let's go to the Firebase cart function, and then we'll just add this one line. just go over here, this one line, same, it does the same, and again we are going to return the subtotal. Let's save this. Let's go to cart screen. Let's go to cart item. Yeah, there we have that remove functionality, I guess. Yes, and finally what? I guess everything is fine, I guess. Let's check it once again. Let's remove this. Yeah, now it get reflected here over here. Fine. So I guess I just made a mistake. I forgot to multiply the quantity, so it's showing this. Initially it was displaying only the price of the single item. Now it shows the price of the item multiplied with the quantity. You just have to change this line into this. Yeah, now it's working fine. And that's it for this video, guys. Now in the next video we'll work on the place order functionality. As of now, we implemented the login functionality, this detail screen, product list screen, and the cart screen, remove cart functionality. In the next video we are going to make the order screen, and in the final video we are going to implement the profile screen as well. And thank you guys, thanks for watching this video.